Hello, my name is Tyler Pratt. I am in the Music Business Bachelor's of Science degree program, and I am interviewing Alexandra Williams for this assignment. Alexandra is a fellow student in my degree program, but she's pretty far ahead because she's on the accelerated program and I am on extended, so she's had a few more classes than I have. Anyway, on to the interview questions. The first interview question I ask her is, what do you see is the role of visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly your own profession? She answered, visual arts is a major part of our world and especially relates to our profession. Even through the trauma in our country's economy, entertainment has an increase in popularity and demand continually. She says that visual arts, whether in the form of music videos, paintings, or sculptures, elicits emotions from people. So during these hard times, it's definitely become an important factor in our society. The second question that I ask her is, with new communications and media technologies, imagery is of course almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? She says that she didn't think that media technologies are necessarily a bad thing because they are wonderful tools of, they're wonderful resources. However, she would definitely say that they are having a negative effect on the entertainment industry. Free music streaming sites such as Pandora and Spotify are invoking the thought that all music should just be free, according to the minds of new cyber generation. Also, other technologies such as new recording software like Pro Tools, Cubase, and many others allow almost anyone to do their own recordings in the comfort of their own home. Meanwhile, some record companies are losing a lot of money. So she says, yes, she thinks it's had a negative influence, although new technologies can be very resourceful and very useful. The third question I asked her are, what popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry? And she said that images that she sees that are rechanneled in the industry is what she'd call packaged puppets. And she's saying that basically they're rechanneled because the record industry is trying to sell everything that they can, and this includes the packaged puppet, which is in a glossy image along with the artist's music. She's saying that artists can't just make great music and perform it in front of their fans on tour anymore. They have to put on a huge show with lights and dancing and extravagant stage sets. She says it doesn't necessarily make the artist bad or fake, that they represent themselves this way, but it's definitely an overall image that she's noticed is becoming quite popular. So now it's to the point where it's basically expected by music consumers for bands and artists to be able to do it all, quote unquote. Another question that I asked her is, are there particular images that this industry has popularized or created? And she said that 3 and 4 kind of went hand in hand. So that's basically, her answer for that. It's just the whole package deal. That's the thing that's really gone hand in hand, is the artist being this really, blown up, gaudy thing on their tours. I asked her, who was one of your favorite visual artists and what is your favorite style of visual art? She said she doesn't have a favorite visual artist, but her favorite style would be any computer graphic and design. She said, with art being a direct way of expression, the internet providing a free, endless stage for online views is a good tool. And she said computer design shows more in-depth thinking and sometimes requires less technique. So you have to think about it, and it's a little easier, so that's why she likes it. Last question I asked is, how has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? She says that her knowledge of famous art has influenced her songwriting. She's a songwriter because it made her more aware of other art forms. For example, she said the famous school of Athens painting definitely impacted her and caused her to remember that the philosophers, in those times that were used in that painting were just humans, just like her or anyone else. She said it made her feel not so bad when she was just writing songs about mistakes that she had made and things like that. So I thought that was an interesting viewpoint. But basically, those are the questions that I asked Alexandra Williams. Thank you.